Welcome. I am trying something new here with my camera at a different angle to see if this is the right or wrong way to do it. We'll find out. Today is September 2nd. This is your reading for September 2nd. I don't do specific readings for specific astrological signs. I specifically am doing a reading for whoever needs to receive this message today. Since I'm new to YouTube, if you are watching this, it's really for you because no one else is clicking on this channel yet because no one knows I exist. So here we go. I've gone ahead and meditated and gone through with the cards, shuffled and pulled the cards, and this is what happened. So again, I'm not doing a specific reading for a specific sign. There are signs that are here. You're welcome to self-interpretation to say, is this for Virgo? Is this Virgo energy? So I'm just going to deliver the message to whoever needs to receive that message today. It could be for me. It could be for you. We just don't know. Okay. So I am a very awkward person and reader. I do everything my own weird, quirky, weird way, and anyone who does tarot will probably hate me and hate how I do this, but I'm just very raw and real and honest, and I just deliver what it is, how it is. I don't try to interpret. I don't try to put my own spin on it. I don't try to make it fit where it doesn't fit. If it doesn't resonate with you, then the message isn't for you at all. I'm not here to convince anybody that I have any kind of special whatever. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm just delivering a message. That's all I can do. All right. I am going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and start over here with Jupiter. So with Jupiter, that's represents abundance. We have 1 and 8. 1 representing you, an individual, and 8 representing a balance of power. So together it's 9. Okay. So here we have 1 and 8, and then on the numerology side, we just happen to pull an 88. Now these were not pulled intentionally. These were random, shuffled, pulled cards. So I have 88, which is abundance. So again, if you didn't get the message the first time, here it is again. This is a star seed number. Whenever you see 2 numbers, that's a star seed number, generally speaking. So, so we have abundance and abundance. That's not a coincidence, folks. Okay, so the next card we have is water. So we have something that's fluid. We have emotional energy. We have 24. We have 2 and 4. So this is a partnership, and 4 represents perseverance. So partnership and perseverance. The next card that we pulled just happened to be 2 and 6, which is interesting. So over here we have 6, which is Virgo, and Virgo is analyze. So we have love, nurturing, analyze, 6. So we have 4 and 2 is 6. So we have 6 and 6, 2 and 4, and then we have 6. So here we have love, partnership. So 2, partnership, and 6, love, nurturing, love, partnership. Now, just because it says love, partnership, not everything is about romance. Not everything is about, the girl or boy you're dating. It's not always about that. Love could be family, friend. Okay, so love is love. So over here we have 6 again, which is Virgo, which is analyze. And then we have 66. So again, if you didn't get this message once, get it twice. So it's healing, needing love, healing. So we have blue on blue. Blue represents love. And the water, which again, we have water. So we have emotions. We're needing some healing when it comes to this love. It needs nurturing, it needs healing, and it's backed up by health. So healing also, and there's a health issue here. So 7 is a seeker. It's crossroads. It's making a choice, and then 1 is secondary. So this could possibly be about someone else, someone you're wanting to know about, or it's behind. So usually when the 1 is in front, that is about the individual. So that individual in this particular case, since I'm reading for you, would be you. So either you're putting your health secondary, or there's a secondary individual in your life that we have a health issue to be concerned about. On my my astrological dice here, I've pulled Uranus, which is, I had to think about that for a minute on that symbol. Getting old, I forget what the symbols are, which is genius. So using your brain, being smart. We have 12. So individual, and again, partnership. Individual and partnership. 1 and 2 together is 3, so communication. So this love partnership, so we need some communication. And the symbol that we have here, I believe, is Capricorn. To use. Be smart in your communication, basically, is what this is saying. Be really smart in your communication. Use your communication wisely. So, you know, either way on that. Okay, so on this deck, this is the El Goliath Tarot deck, which is the absolutely most gorgeous, stunning deck I've ever seen personally. Haven't seen them all, so, but for me, this one is, it's pricey, it's worth it. Okay, and this is, there you go, El Goliath deck. And if you're going to ask me about who it, there you go. Okay. It was about $67. All right. I always add those weird things in because, you know, I'll watch a video and be like, oh, what deck is that? Who makes it? Where do I find it? How much does it cost? I'm just saving you all that extra work that I always have to do because I'm all about that. All right, let's get back. So now we have, so we're basing, you know, here's our base here. So we have our numerology, we have our astrology, okay? So we have an abundance of emotions that we really need to analyze and look at. We have abundance here of a love partnership that needs some healing, and there's a health issue. We need to really be smart about what we say in our communications, or think about what we need to say and we need to communicate. The first card that I pulled is the 8 of Pentacles. Hard work, success. So that's really good. When the spider spins a really intense web, then they can catch more prey. And that way they have an abundance. You can see here, they have abundance of nutrients to keep them alive and well and healthy. So you really want to focus on that hard work, because hard work will lead to the success. The second card that we have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the Master of Keys, holding the keys to the knowledge. So counseling, spiritual counseling, spiritual guidance, accessing. I'm sorry, do we have a problem? Did you hear something? Come here. Every time we do a reading, that's when the barking starts, because they get very amped up with the energy that's happening in the room. So my apologies. But, you know, I never yell at them because they're responding to what is going on. They shouldn't get in trouble for that. Okay. Okay, so where was I? Oh, so holding the keys to the knowledge. So either you need to access, you know, this communication and bringing in the abundance, the knowledge. There's something here that's a deep spiritual. This love partnership isn't something that's just hilly-nilly, willy-nilly. It's deep. It's deeper. It's deeper. Could be even a self-love, but it's deeper than just, you know, a random boyfriend, girlfriend, something. Someone you're just dating, things like that. The next card we have here is the Hidden Inner Strength, the Shadow Cat, Hidden Inner Strength. So the strength that's inside of you that you're not accessing. So again, getting that deep counsel, that knowledge will help bring out that inner strength that you have so that this hard work that you're doing can be successful. Okay, so whenever I do my pulls, I always look at the cards under the deck because they can tell a story. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that now and see where this, what's trying to be, the message is trying to be communicated. So we have the King of Pentacles. Pentacles generally represents home, work, finances. So with the King of Pentacles represents things are really, really good, you know, financially and family-wise and home life. Like this represents that things are really good. So the base of your read, the bottom of the deck, the base of your read is this. So we have a hard work and success card followed by the King of Pentacles. So that's really good. Also, that King is a masculine energy. So again, with that hard work, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a male, just that masculine energy. The next card underneath that one was the Ten of Cups. Again, Ten of Cups, 10 being karmic completion. And cups, there we go again with the water. The cups, the emotion. And we have the 10, which is the 1 and the 0. So this is you, the individual, backed by spirit. And so I said this is a deeper thing. When it's backed by spirit, it's deeper than, you know. So 10 of Cups, that's amazing. A beautiful card. Gorgeous. So, yeah, like fairy tale. Like things are just amazing. Like these two cards together, are you kidding me? That's incredible. So you have an abundance, you have a love partnership, we have hard work and success, we have love and joy and happiness and abundance financially, we have karmic completion, we have, you know, things are really, really good in the emotional part. Here we have water, which is emotion, which is 6, which is love. We have a love partnership, we have healing. So this healing, this love, this nurturing, you know, amazing. That's spectacular. The next card we have is the Page of Cups. The Page is a messenger of emotions. So this message that you're getting right here is, you know, pay attention. This is a message. We have water here and we have cups. Cups is water. So pay attention to this message. The next one we have is the 8 of Cups. And generally I only go 4 deep unless there's more going on. I usually stay 4 deep at the bottom of the deck, but we have 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, you know, if you look at this, you see like all the cups have spilt over, like all of it's like all the love and everything has been, you know, like when you see like the 1 of Cups, it's overflowing. You know, here you see that there's sand, the cups are empty, you know, stairway to heaven type situation. So sometimes the 8 of Cups could represent that you've walked away and walked away from like everything. So either that's something that you've already done, you've analyzed it, you've already done it, and now everything that you need is all coming together. And that's what's happened. Or the only other thing it could be is the opposite. And I can only deliver what the message says. If the message says that this is the case, this is also a sign of walking away from all of this, walking away from it for something that's possibly much, much better, or on your way to something even better. You walked away from all of this good stuff to move forward to the next thing. So also we have a health card here. So let's really pay attention to that too, because that could be if you are healing or need healing and there's a health issue, then You need to really pay attention to that. So I'm going to not pull any clarifying cards because I think that was actually really amazing and really clear. What I am going to do is I am going to pull some oracle cards to see a deeper, fuller message here from Oracle. So I'm going to ask to please communicate any further message that needs to be received September 2nd for this read. Please communicate any further message that needs to be received for this read. I'm using the house, the wisdom of the House of Night for my oracle cards. And in case you were wondering what cards I use for my numerology, there's my numerology cards, which I cannot recommend more. When I first bought these, I hated them. I wanted nothing to do with them. I didn't understand them. I tried to sell them. I tried to trade them. I couldn't get rid of these for anything in the world. I tried and tried and tried, and they didn't want to leave me. I ended up reading the book. Once you read the book that it comes with cover to cover, I then understood that I was meant to have this deck now. The only way to get this deck away from me is to pull it from my cold, dead hands. That's how the universe works. So if you don't have this, get it. It's life-changing. To learn my planets and my astrological signs, I purchased this. By the way, this deck I think was less than $15 delivered to my door, including tax and shipping. This deck was about the same. And this deck is amazing. I love it. There's other decks where they have all the information on the card itself if you want to do a little less memorizing and less work. But these cards, the art is spectacular. Paolo Barbieri is, I mean, phenomenal. His artwork is, it's just, if you're into art, like these are, they need to be, you know, framed and hung on a wall. They're just gorgeous. So there's that. Okay, so any further messages for September 2nd? Ooh, wow, that's a lot of messages. But I will pull them if you say I need to. Oh, boy. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. Still giving me more. Wow. All right. That's just a lot. I normally don't like to use that many, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So, 33, loyalty. So over here, when I pulled my dice, it said 1 and 2, which is individual and partnership. 1 and 2 is 3, which is communication, collaboration, and creativeness. So we have 33, so we have a 3 and a 3 here. Usually the numbers will all tie in at some point. So 33 is a starseed number, so you never add these together. So just think about it as a 3 repeating itself. So communication. So loyalty is a big deal here. Loyalty is everything. So either for you or the, you know, whatever your, this message is for the person, for you or the, you know, other people that you're thinking about. Loyalty is extremely important here. Communication is always the best way. And And collaboration as well is always the best way for loyalty. If you want to stay loyal to someone, really communicate with them. Communicate what you think, how you feel, what you want. Because if you don't, then bitterness and anger and all of these things happen. And then we can sometimes lose loyalty because you feel betrayed and therefore you feel it's okay to betray and all of that. So that's an important message there. Next we have, let me just make sure these are in order. Okay, High Priestess of Fire. Fire is an action. We have 5, which is change. So we need a change in action, or we need to take action to make the changes. The High Priestess is intuitiveness. Very intuitive, very spiritual, very, you know, in that psychic realm. So needing to change our actions. Now this right here, there's something about, and I'll let you know, with color in tarot. It means a lot. And if you see here, the only card that this is corresponding with is this one right here. This one right here. We need to analyze health by taking action and then making a change. Okay? Next we have a reminder. A reminder. You can see here where it says, don't forget. Partnership, 2. Emotional partnership, 8. An abundance. Okay? Don't forget about that. You have an abundance of love in this partnership. Keep that in mind. Next we have individuality. So again, we have individual for the 1. Whenever there's a 1, that's individual. So here we have 4. So again, bringing in the 4. Perseverance. Stable. Salt to the earth. That's 4. And then here's our 7. Right here. 7. So we have 4 and 7. So that's bringing in stabilize, perseverance, persevering, health. Again, on this one with the health. Taking action and change. So, and if you take 7 and 4, that's 11. Right? Yeah, I can add. And that's a starseed number. So that's individual. So I guess this message is for the individual watching this. You're putting yourself second. And your health cannot come second. Your health has to come, it's important to come first. Because if you're not around, then what's the point of anything? So, yeah. Next we have, again, 3. So we have 3 again. We have the 33 here. And now we have 3 and 0. So communication. There's not a lot of communication going on here. At least not with spirit. So, very rigid. Building a wall. Not a large wall and not a permanent wall. See that? But a wall nonetheless. So some rigidity there. So communication. See? We have the 3 here. 1 and 2 is 3. Communication. And so we had genius and using our smarts to communicate. Communicate again, and loyalty. Cycles. Again, we have 3. Collaboration, communication. Again, we have 7. So we need to collaborate and communicate. You need to and analyze. We need to figure out what's going on here with this health issue. This needs to be addressed. This needs to be looked at. The cycles. This is going on. It's been going on. One moon cycle after another. It's been going on for a while. And 7 and 3 is 10. So this is you again. you know, backed by spirit. So this is a message that you're receiving here. 10 also is karmic completion. So what goes around comes around. So if you don't get help, you're not going to get better. If you don't change your health problems, your health won't change. Okay? 10, karmic completion. Over there. Oh, we got 11 again. Another 11. So you see here we have 8, 9, 10. You see here we have 10 again. Here we have 11. And then here we have 11. Complicated. This is a starseed number. So this is you. So this is important. This is really important. It's complicated. What's going on here is complicated. It's not an easy solution, an easy fix. It's quite complicated, but it needs to be addressed. There we go again with the 1 and the 3. So there's you, the individual, and 3. There's our 3 again. So collaboration, communication. So you need to be creative about figuring out how to communicate and to get collaboration here to fix whatever needs to be fixed. So if you need to manifest it, that's what this is, summoning, to make it happen. It's just making it happen. So that needs to come into play. Next we have, again, there's our 3. There's our 3 again, and our 6. Communication in healing and love. Healing and love. 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Do you see how this works? Do you know how many numbers there are? There's not just 1 through 10, but there's, you know, past that as well. And in a deck, in this particular deck, I believe there's 98 cards in here. 98. In this one right here, there are, how many cards in this deck? 50. There are 50 of these cards. So this isn't random. So don't even play. It's not random. So there's a lot going on here as a message. Differences, black and white, apples and oranges. So communication and this nurturing, this love, this healing. There's differences. Everything's not black and white, or it is black and white and you need to find the gray. You need to find a way to find a middle ground with these apples and oranges to figuring this out. Okay? And very, very last card. Oh my God. Okay. 6. Really? 6. I mean, I'm sorry, but anyone who believes that any of this can be coincidental, you're just someone you cannot communicate with. I literally could tell you the winning lottery numbers for the $10 billion lottery the day before, and then I'll tell you, see, I gave you those numbers. You'd be like, no, those aren't the numbers you gave me. Or, you know, oh, that's just a one-time thing, and I'll give you the numbers for the next one, and you ignore it, and it wins, and the next one, and then they win. Like, that's not a coincidence. Like, it's all about how you perceive the information that you're getting. So you can poo-poo it away all you want, but it's right here. It's all here. It's all here. It's all here, and it's in black and white. Look at that. Black and white. Black and white. It's all here. Pay attention. So there's your 6. 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 Love, nurturing, healing. This is the High Priestess. You got another High Priestess. Oh, no, is this the first one? I thought you had another High Priestess. Am I incorrect? Was that my last reading? Sometimes they... no, yeah, you do. I thought so. Okay, High Priestess. Right there. So as your second High Priestess, you have the High Priestess of fire, action. High Priestess of air, our thoughts, our mental state. So you really need to get connected, okay? This healing, this love, this nurturing, this health issue. High Priestess again, 6. I mean, that's intense. That's crazy. And then if I go to the bottom of the deck, look what's at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess of earth. Earth is, you know, grounding. It's home. It's life. Again, 3. communication, collaboration, creative. Again with the 3. And 9. And the final message here, up here, this abundance, this 1 and this 8. If you add these together, 1 and 8 is 9. If you ignore all of this, you're going to experience nothing but chaos. You need to really pay attention. This is the only 9 here. This is the only 9 here. This 1 plus 8. That's the only 9. So 9 is an awakening. If you don't awaken and open your eyes and see what's going on here, it could end in chaos. So try to keep that in mind. All right, so I feel like that is as far as my energy is going on this. This is a lot. This is intense. I was not expecting this. So things are really, 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 really good. This right here is the only concern. So communicate, collaborate, healing, health. Look into that. You're smart. Use your smarts to communicate, to figure out what's going on there. Because everything else seems to be really, really good. You've got happy home, happy life. Everything is like really good. That's amazing. So seeking counsel from the one with the keys. Who would that be? A doctor? To me, that seems the most logical, for sure. The hidden inner strength, the shadow cat, the hidden inner strength. So, you know, you think you're just like a little pussycat, but you're really, you know, you're really a very dominant and skillful protector of yourself. Got that wolf in you. You can fight. So seek the ones with the keys. The one with the knowledge and the keys. So it's either spiritual or it's physical. You have to figure out which one it is. So that's, you know, and to make the change, take the action, you know, find the path, and seek that healing. Okay? Seek that healing. And that is my message for you today. I'm so grateful that you clicked on this message, and please make sure to like my page, because I would like at least one. That would be fantastic and help me get on my way. This is a lot of work and energy that people do when they read cards and they put into it. So if you could like, which should be like right here, like, and then subscribe, and then hit the little bell up there, so whenever I do a reading you get a notification that something else has popped up. I do a lot of different things. I put up funny videos, I put up serious videos, I put up hauls, I put up unboxings, reviewings, all kinds of stuff. It's not just one thing. I'm definitely not a boring person. So